We're going to Adam and Nicholas, okay, the gents from the Blue Jays Today podcast. Guys, how are you feeling after that amazing? I mean, all of a sudden we were so nervous about the Jays last time we talked, then they win 4 in a row to clinch it all.
I know. It's incredible. When they had to win 3 in a row and sweep the Rays, who, mind you, the Rays have been beating them all year long, they go out and they do it. And, that just goes to show how good this team is. When the pressure is on, they can somehow find a way, even though they haven't been looking good, leading up to that. So, honestly, go Jays, go. Respect, guys.
Nicholas, did the Tampa Bay Rays really give the Jays a legit challenge this weekend? I saw a lot of Yankees fans suggesting otherwise.
They were putting out all the stops, I think. I mean, they were, especially in that final game, too. It's like they were pinch hitting guys. They were stealing bases. Like, they were not taking this series off in any capacity, and they certainly could have, right? I mean, they were not going to the playoffs. For all of those individuals over there in Tampa Bay, like, I assume that they are on the airplane right now to Cabo or to wherever it is that they're vacation is going to be. So they definitely could have taken it easy on us, but you could tell that they wanted to play spoiler. And the Toronto Blue Jays, I think that's even better for them now looking in hindsight, because one thing that we were worried about the last time here was that offense. They had a real test this weekend. They were absolutely attacking Toronto. Tampa Bay was, and the Toronto Blue Jays offense had to come to life to save them. Now they get 5 days off to relax, but they also had that awesome series in the bank as well to feel good about.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Okay, so Adam, what changes for the podcast now that you're in the playoffs, not wild card, the legit playoffs here? This is a first time for Blue Jays Today. This is going to be happening, I'm assuming. I don't think you guys have been around 10 years. So what are your plans? How do you sort of celebrate and mark this?
Well, first things first, we're going to have our live show at noon today. We do a live show every Monday and every Friday. But once that ALDS starts this Saturday, we're going to be doing a full 6 hours pre-game coverage of just hanging out with everybody, celebrating this moment, because you're right, it is the first time it's happened in 10 years. Then we'll be going live for every single game on our podcast, on your YouTube channel, and then post-game coverage. You can expect that happening for the remainder of the postseason here on Blue Jays Today.
Okay, you got to better make sure you don't get sick. I mean, that's a whole lot of talking. Both of you. Nicholas here, what are you most excited about at this point? I mean, just looking at this Jays team here, like I said earlier, we were so nervous. Now they're in. What is the biggest thing you're going to be looking for from this Jays team when they do open that series next Saturday?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm most excited about, and that's the possibility and the potential. And I don't want to put, I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on by saying this, but it's the possibility or the potential to have a big moment. Everybody thinks about the Jose Bautista bat flip, that being like the big moment in the last couple decades. Well, where did that take place? It was in the ALDS, right? So the Toronto Blue Jays, they are there now. They are at that spot. They're going to get at least 3 games in the playoffs to have that big-time moment with this core, because I don't remember the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. bat flip, because we haven't seen it yet. It's still to come. So that, for me, is what I'm most excited about. What I'm looking for, if the offense can put up half of what they were doing yesterday. I mean, if Alejandro Kirk wants to play at that level for the remainder of the postseason, like, we are good. Yeah. So that's what I'll be looking for in game.
Okay, Jets, hang on one second here. The flag is actually going up in Nathan Phillips Square. We're going to cut away. Hang tight. We're going to cut away. We're going to show our audience this. Again, the want it all, that's the sort of message or slogan for October for the Toronto Blue Jays. You can see Ace and the mayor all very excited about getting it up. A bunch of city councilors are there as well. And there it is. That's the flag raising at City Hall. Want it all. Of course, there's no wind out there today, so you can't see what it says. But trust us, it says want it all. Over to you, Nick. What do you make of this want it all as the sort of postseason chant, as it were, for this team? Oh, we can't actually talk to Nick right now. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay. All right, so you can see there the celebrations happening down at Nathan Phillips Square. The flag is up, want it all. We're going to be seeing that hopefully all the way through October. Again, this is October baseball. This is where it's at. This is where the games certainly mean something. And so, yeah, the Jays get to wait and see whether it's the Yankees, whether it's the Red Sox in that wild card. Because, of course, once we figure out who they'll play, that's when the Jays are going to take it. Again, so unfortunate that the wind doesn't show that. But, Nicholas, let's just go back to you here. Want it all. That's the team saying, or sort of slogan or chant for the postseason. Now, what do you make of this want it all?
I'm just thinking the same thing you are right now, that we had better cross our fingers and hope that they're calling for win next Saturday, because we are going to need to see that. Ultimately, I like the sentiment that they do want it all. I mean, the job's not done, right? I mean, you got to this point. This was the first step, very awesome step, one that you should celebrate, and the lads were certainly do so yesterday. But hey, job's not finished, and we do want a little more here.
Yeah. Adam, what do you think about this 5-day period that the Jays get to kind of, relax? They get to, recover a little bit. How important is that for this team right now?
It became more important as we saw the final week right there, when obviously you heard Bo Bichette wasn't going to be back for the wild card series for this week. So you hope that he rests and recovers and gets ready for the ALDS. And now you can actually pitch the pitching matchups you wanted. I know Kevin Gausman's been roughed up his last 2 outings, but that is still your game 1 guy. And you can still throw him out there on the Saturday for game 1, where you couldn't have if you're in the wild card series. So you can play the matchups you want. You can get the guys rested, get the bullpen rested, and have the guys take a breather, because it felt like they were pressing at the end there. It's a full mental reset, coming ready to go, facing the Yankees or Red Sox, who have just continued on playing into the wild card series. So hopefully you catch them when they're tired.
And before the last 4 games, Nick, it was interesting, right? Because the Jays' bats were kind of silent. They kind of came around. Seems to me, Nick, that the bullpen doing pretty well too.
Yeah, I think across the board, honestly, like this series against Tampa Bay, this was just an awesome way to cap off the 162, because Adam and I were both speaking. We're saying, look, any way that we could get it, we will get the buy.
I'm sorry to interrupt you again. I hate doing this to you, but G. O'Neill is actually live with Mayor Olivia Chow right now. So hang tight. We're going to let G have a conversation with the mayor.
Go to the game on Saturday. Oh, wow. It is just the city. And I think our country is so proud of the Blue Jays. The entire city, the entire country are cheering them on.
I love the fact that you said the country, because the Jays are Canada's baseball team. And it's nice to have the flag, and it gets everybody ready for the postseason.
Yeah, absolutely. Playoffs. Let's beat them.
That's simple. Let's just beat them.
Wally and Bo. All right, we're ready. We have the best team ever. So, yeah, I'm just excited. And I think everybody is either wearing blue or the voice a hoarse from saying, let's go Blue Jays, right? So, yeah, we're just immensely excited. Let's just bring it home.
Yeah, sports really does bring everybody together.
Absolutely, absolutely, no matter who you are and whatever, you can watch it at home, you can stream it, you can go to the Jays game, and there's millions of people just watching, gluing themselves to the TV or the screen. It's saying, yeah, let's go Jays, go. We're just so excited. I was around when they won the World Series quite a while ago, and I can't wait now as a mayor for them to bring it home.
There you go. She threw it out in the universe. We're going all the way.
Yeah,
thank you so much,
all the way. All right, thank you.
Thank you. And there you go. Mayor Olivia Chow, live on CP24. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I appreciate it, because I know you have a committee meeting to go to.
Yeah. Okay.
We grabbed her before she could take off.
Great job.
So again, you've got Ace and the flag raising, and we want it all, Nick. We want it all. We'll send it back to you.
Definitely we do. No doubt about that, G. Okay, thanks so much for having a conversation with the mayor, who is clearly excited. Let me go back and get one final thought from Nick and Adam, from the boys from the Blue Jays Today podcast. Sorry to interrupt you guys twice. I don't think I've ever interrupted you before, but here we are. This is the kind of day it is. Just finally, predictions. Do you guys think it's going to be the Yankees, or is it going to be the Red Sox?
I'm going Yankees. I mean, they are literally 6-0 in the last week. They really put the Blue Jays to the test, and they're hot. I mean, that's the one thing you could argue about not getting the bye, is you can remain hot going into that wild card series. So I'd say, give me the Yankees, and I'm excited to face them too if they do beat the Red Sox, because we've had a better home and away record against them this year. So let's go. I want to see it.
Nick, what about you?
I'm in the exact same boat. They're playing a great brand of baseball right now. Boston does have their number over the course of the full season, I believe. But ultimately, the Yankees, like the way that they are hitting that thing, they're going to be a scary team for certain. And I would say that they got to be the favorites in this series against Boston.
Okay, gentlemen, I know we'll be talking between now and maybe not this coming Saturday, but certainly next week when the series is in the thick of it. So enjoy this week, rest those voices, and I'm sure we'll chat soon. Thanks for the time this morning.